My dear students in language school, good evening for all. Today we will complete revising Qureo platform lessons. We will start today with the parts of loops. What we mean by loop? Loop here means to repeat a certain command for a number of times. Repeat a certain command for a number of times. And here, if you remember, we use for start. And for start condition should be met to count the number of times we repeat the code between the curly brackets. Let's see the example here. The syntax for a statement is we write the keyword for, then between the round brackets, or what we call parentheses, we write the start value, the condition, and the update, or what we call increment, the increasing value. Let's see the example here for let count equal 0. Here we must declare a variable to count, to increase the value of this count, to determine the number of repeating times. So here we will have a counter, a variable called counter, or we declare it now by the word let. So we write let count equals 0. The start value here is equal to the value of 0. And then we will continue till the value of the variable count is less than 10. So we define the variable by let count equals 0. Then write the conditional expression count less than 0. Then the update of the variable using count equal count plus 1 means that we will increase each time the value of count by 1. And between the curly brackets, we have to write the process. The process is the command that we will repeat any number of times we like. And after finishing writing these commands, we should close the curly bracket. So we start here with for, then use a variable count, assign the value 0 to the variable of count, then writing the conditional expression, and we separate the two statements using semicolon. So we will count until we reach to the value of 10. Count is equal to count plus 1 means we will increment, or we will increase the value of count by 1. Then open the curly bracket. After opening the curly bracket, we must write the process here, which we call the command we have to repeat for a number of times. And here this command is console.log the word self. Show on screen the word self for a number of times. We have some notes here. We have to separate the parts of for statement commands. So we have a necessary semicolon to separate the declaration of the variable and the conditional expression. So we have to write this semicolon, and it is necessary, means it is a must to write it. Then between the conditional expression and the value of update, we have also a necessary semicolon to separate the two statements. And we have here a single space, and it is not necessary. We can write it or not. So semicolon means a separator for the program, and we need to place it between the parts of the program. Another note here is count equal count plus 1 can be written also as count plus plus. So if we like to increase the value of the variable count by 1, we can write count here means the new value of count equal the old value of count plus 1, or we can write count plus plus, so the program will understand that he will increase the value of count by 1. And in programming world, in for statement, the variable is often named I. But we can use any other variable, like in the previous example, we use the variable count. But often we use the variable I for counting the number of repetitions or the number of iterations. Attention. Break a line after the left curly brackets and before the right curly bracket. We must break a line, okay? Break a line here means we have to write the last statement, then press enter and then write the curly bracket. Also, after writing for statement, we have to use an indentation. An indentation here means a space at line start to make the code easier to read. Let's have an exercise. Select the first thing you would write in a program that represents outputting the word apple to the console 10 times over. So we have to select the first thing that we would write in a program that represents outputting the word apple to the console 10 times over. Because he writes here 10 times over, that means we need to use a loop statement. That's why the correct option will be 4. Another exercise. Select the correct program to add 1 to the variable I. How we can add 1 to the variable I? I plus, of course not. I plus 1, of course not. 1 plus 1, of course not. The correct value is I plus plus. This is correct. Another exercise. Please select the correct statement, the correct answer for the program that repeats the specified process 10 times. Please select the correct answer for the program that repeats the specified process 10 times. Let's revise the answers. For I less than 10, we have written the condition at the beginning. Then let I equal 0. How we can use I without declaring it? That's an important question. How we can write I less than 10 before declaring the variable I. So item A is not correct, of course. For specified process, let I equal 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Should we write the process before for statement? Of course not. So item B is not correct. For I equal 0, I less than 0, I plus plus, then the specified process. And the last one, for let I equal 0, I plus plus, I less than 10. Of course not, so the correct answer is C. Create your program less than or equal to 1. Output hello 3 times to console. Variable name is I. And assign 0 at the beginning. Use increment operator. First of all, how we can complete this? We should use 4 because we have to repeat hello 3 times, and inside the parentheses of 4 we have to write let I equal 0, I less than or equal to take the third value, and then I++, then you can write console.log hello. Now let's discuss together the meaning of the word function. Function allow you to perform a predefined process quickly. Functions are named according to the process they can perform. That means we have to write the function once and then we can call it many times. And this, of course, means that we have a predefined process quickly. Functions are named according to the processing they can perform, means we should check what the program should do, then name the function according to the processes required. A function takes some data, means we have to take some arguments between the parentheses. Arguments here means a variable to use inside the function, a variable to use inside the function. Perform a specified process and return the result. And of course, it will be done because I is declared at first. Function allow you to perform a predefined process quickly, and they are named according to the process they perform. And a function takes some data in a form of arguments and performs specified processing and return the result. What are the types of functions? Of course, we have many types, but we have here math functions. We have many types, but we have here a math function. Math.round 9.6. What should the function round do? The function round off the value, means it remove or higher the value of the variable by 1. So we have here math.round and the number after point is 6, so we have to round the value, and math.round is equal to 10. Math max of num2, of num1 and num2. Math.max of num1 and num2. This function tells the maximum value. The function tells the maximum value. So we count here the maximum of 2 or more values in parentheses using math.max. Using math.minimum, we use also the variables num1 and num2, and the function here is to tell the computer to get the minimum value. Let's check a problem. Problem 1. Create a program to round 9.7 using the function math.round and output the console answer. First, we have to declare a variable here. And if you don't like to declare a variable, you can use the numbers inside the parentheses of the function. So we will write console.log math.round of 9.8. What will be the result here? For sure, the result here will be 10. We have some notes again. The value given to the function is called the argument, means it is such as 9.8, 8.3, and we have to return the value as a result of the calculation is called return value. How we could get a return value from the function. Now, the value given to the function is called argument, such as 9.8, 10.3, and the value is returned as a result of calculation, and it is called a return value. And now we have m in math of max, and minimum in math of minimum. They should be in capital letters. So we use also m to get the value of math.max or math.min. Now, getting the value of pregnancy, the value given to the function is called argument, such as 8.9, 10.3, and so on. The value returned after that as a result of calculation is called the return value. If you can go to her word, you can call it a return value. So M here is a max and math minimum. They should be in capital letters because they help in getting any differences. You can't put out. Here, the value given to the function is called argument, such as 9.8, 10.3. The value returned as a result of calculation called the return value. Now, in math.max and min in math.minimum should be in capital letters because they are functions. You can not put a semicolon dot in variable and function name. How to create a function? To create a function, you must write the keyword function, then followed by the function name, and then write the arguments we need to apply the function for, and then write the process. For example, here is a program is called split3. We start with a function split 3 of total. Let result equal result is equal to total 10 3. So we have here the split program for students. It is built using a creation and we need to have 6 as a time for our lesson. Here we have to create a function, writing function, and the name of the function is split 3 of total. The argument here is called total. The name of the program is split 3. We want to apply the code on the variable total. First, we have here to declare a variable named result. We write let result equal total divide 3, then followed by semicolon, and then the function will return result. Don't forget the semicolon also. So the first curly bracket decide the names for the function and its argument, the action or process we want move per3 to the program, and then return to get result value as a result of the program. Let's see this problem. create a function with a function split 5 and arguments total, declare the variable result and assign the calculation of formula total, divide 5, pass the argument to the function split 5 and output to the console. Now let's see what we will write in JavaScript. We have here first the value from function, then the name of the program split 5, and we will apply on our group. We have here TOTAL, which is the variable. You should get the result, and we will write console.log split of 12500. So we have to write function, which function is called here. We have to define a variable named result, and result is equal to total divide 5, and then return the value of result, and then after finishing the code of function, we have to show on screen console.log split 5 of 12,500. So we have here a number of steps we should remember. Write the keyword function, then the name of the function, and in between of the parentheses we should write the parentheses, we should write the value, this value as a start. Take the value of total divide 5 and then return the result, and then we have to finish this part. Problem 2. We have here to get the minimum of two numbers, so we write a function a minimum 2, and the arguments are num1 and num2, and let result if num1 less than num2, result equal num1, else num1 num2 equal result. So here he started with the function as a keyword for the function pool, then write my name, which is min2, then write num1 and num2. We here assign a variable named result, and this result we declare it in the second line, let result, and then we compare the value of num1 to the value of num2. If num1 less than num2, result equal num1, else result equal num2. So we have to check here the condition and which one is correct. If we have a result as an output of the two variables, if the result is equal to num1 or the result is equal to num2, we will return this exercise. Select the correct function to round off. What we mean by round off means here to omit. Select round off. We have no keywords called round off, so it is not correct. Round of 1.8, it is not correct too. Math dot round 1.10, you will calculate the round of 1.10 and it should be 2. So I can see the correct answer. Exercise. Please select the output result of the following program that you have executed. Here we will output results and following by Saudi Arabians and others. But here we have an exam, we can't leave it. So if you count 20 years of results without removing any parts. So it may be you will have a laptop or PC. So the correct answers here are page 18, page 60. We will have in page 60, please select the output result of the following program that make 120. Write the value console.log of math.max of 2046. Of course, here is a small value using minimum and the max value and the maximum value using max. So which one is the max value here? It is for sure 60. So example P is number 6. Another exercise, please select the correct answer to be displayed in your console as a way of executing the following program. So we should here write a function of cal, result equal number of 3, let return result. We have 5 choices and we want to apply this function on a certain parameter. We will write 15, 53, nothing. Here we will use math floor. What is the math floor? It is a function that truncates. Truncate here means to omit decimal. This is a founder of a number drawn. We want to truncate decimals. We will check here. At first, we want to pass it to the function math.floor, then passing to the function of math.gold and output to the console. Here we will write it console.log, and before the part of math, we have to declare another one, console.log math.flower and 9. Here console.log math of floor of 7.8, it will become 7. Console.write math.round of 7 or 8, it will count 8. Math.round, it is a function that returns a random numerical value greater than or greater or equal to 10. So we want if to know what is the size of our port. Here we will put skin clinic where okay, in a function we must return a random numerical value, and this value is greater than or equal to 0. Let's see here, we want to get the value between 0, 1 and 2. We have to, if we misunderstand each other here, if we missed ourselves, this was because the problem you don't know. This is an example of a random. So math.round is a function that returns a random. Each time it returns a different number, a numerical value greater than or equal to 0. So we have math.floor and math.random. An example, we will compare here the value of mass to the value of 5. If this is correct, we will write cancel the lucky post, and if we insert, we get this value with me. So let's see the example here. If math.random, here we use math.random with no argument, and we will compare this value to 5. If math.random is greater than or equal 5, cancel the plug, lucky today, else cancel the plug, unlucky today. Now, functions can be combined with others. We can use two functions together at the same time. Here we like to write the math blur of the math random. We notice that math random results in a huge number of the program. The new value can be combined inside the function of math.floor. We can also multiply math.random, multiply 10 to get values between 1 and 10. So we will cancel.log math.floor of math.random, and math.random we have to write it by 10. Now problem number 2, output the minimum value of 5 and 50 to the console using the function math.minimum. For sure we could write console.log math of minimum of 5 and 50. Here we have to write a program contains a function that adds two numerical value. The first one, create a function with the function name and sum, argument names num1, num2, and assign num1 plus num2 to the variable result. Then return the variable result plus the arguments 10 and 20 to the function sum. They call it, it is output to the console of Egypt here. Let's see another example. Here we must define a function named sum and take arguments of sum1 and sum2, or num1 and num2. We have to let the result equal num1 plus num2, return a value of 20. Select the correct program to output random numerical values. Here we write console.log math.minimum, math.log, math.minimum, random of round brackets without any curly brackets, console.log math.max, console.log math.random. So we have 4 here, 4 options, and we must take one. The correct one is console.log math.random. Means here that we get different numbers for Rimas, and she tells only one. She takes only one for today. So select the correct program to output random numerical value. The correct value is console.log math.random. Now select the correct function to truncate. Here the word truncate needs to omit the decimals. So what we will choose console.log math of .round 10.5 it is not correct. Cancel the log math.fleur 10.5, and this is the correct one. Now let's discuss the types of the variable. We have two important types of the variable, number and string. Number such as 5, 10, 20, and the string such as welcome. How to output the result of 1 plus 1? If we write the result of 1 plus 1 between brackets inside the parentheses of console.log, that means we will show 1 plus 1 without adding 1 to the other. And if we like to get the results console.log 1 plus 1 without any makeup, then we will finish. When we write here console.log 1 plus 1 without double quotation, means it is still safe, and we would like to print console.log of 1 plus 1, which means the result is 1. So console.log 1 plus 1 between the double quotation will be printed as it is, and console.log 1 plus 1 is going to get the value of the number 1 plus the value of num1, so the result will be 2. And the first one, console.log 1 plus 1, is for sure called or shown as 1 plus 1 on screen. To output the type of the variables, console.log type up and 100. We want here to output the type of each variable. We write here console.log. To output the type of the variables, we have to write console.log type of and 100. Then console.log we write the word required, then comma write hello. So to output the value of the variable, console.log type of 100 and console.log of type of hello, we will type the value of the write today, which is type of hello, So we want to get the type of 100 without quotation, and we want to get the type of hello without quotation. To compare two values in JavaScript, if you use two equals, it will return true if only the values are the same. They use 100 only, so they no special case. Equal returns true, only the true values are the same. The true values without definition as the safe. Here we take a return of writing 3 equals together. It will returns to true if the values and the types of the type are 9. So احنا بنستخدم الدبل ايكوال علشان نرجع true لو فعلا التو values متساويين، وبنستخدم التريبل equal to return true if you see the values and the data type are the same. So console.log equal 1 equal 1 will get true, and the second one 1 equal, and in double quotation I take an actress, and this character required to wear this. To change the type of the variable, we can use console.log number of 100. So output is here, and the result is string, and console.log string of 100, output the type of the string and the result of 100, and console.log number of hello, we output here nen because it is not a number, so the result is nen. Let's take an exercise. Select the correct data type below. Console.log 50 plus 30. It is of a string, right? Let's discuss now the last part, which is an array. Array is a collection of multiple values that they can be added together. It means, as you see, it is one part, but it is divided into two or more slides or two or more places. We have here a block of code called an array, and inside this block we have multiple values. We have multiple boxes that can be added together, and the values are separated by comma in the parentheses. So an array is a collection of multiple values that can be added together, and values are separated by semicolon, and we will start with tomorrow how you can do it. If we like to write about the 180, say let variable name value 1, value 2, value 3. So an array is a collection of multiple values that can be added together. We can add numbers together. Values are separated by comma in the parentheses. So in the example, we differentiate each value in separated groups. Now write let variable name equal value 1, comma value 2, comma value 3. So here we declare let variable name equal value 1, value 2, value 3. All the blocks are inside the brackets. Another example, let temp list equal 36, 36, 26, 27, 28, 33, and 36. We have here numbers at positions from 0 to 6, but correctly they are 7 values. Values start allocationing from 0 to 1, and because this is okay, item list consists of 7 items. We have here two values which are the same, which located in position 0 and which located in position 1. Each value in the array has location index, starts from 0. Now select the correct program that output is string. So console.log string without quotation, console.log type of the result will be 1, console.log number, and the other is double quotation 1, and console.log type of 1. So the result, the correct result is console.log type of 1, and the result will be string. Notes: to retrieve the value of array, variable name, location, and temp list of location. To see all the values of an array, console.log temp list. To calculate the length of array means the array contains how many items, number of values, console.log temp list.technology. That we have to retrieve the value of an array using variable name of location number or console.log temp list, which will see all the values of an array. And to calculate the length of an array, you can use console.log temp list.length. Another example, let's see this array. Let temp list equal 36, 36, 26, 27, 28, 33, and 36. Here we have the variable total with a value of 0, and inside 4 we use a counter. So we can say 1 is an array, is a 1 block, but it contains a group of items. Let temp list, this is a name of the array, and this array contains 7 values. Let total equal 0, and for I, this is a counter, for I equals 0, I less than 7, I plus, we will add each time we will add the total to the new item in the list, and the result will be the variable total. So we can get here the average value of temperature. Select the output result of executing the following program. Let num equal 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and console.log num of 2. Means we have to locate the third item of the list or the array. So the third one is 50. 0, 1, 2, and the result is 50. Another exercise, select the output result of executing the following program. Let num 1, 2, 3, and let sum equal 0. Now it's time to declare the variable I inside for statement. So for let I equal 0, we will continue till I reach the value of 3, and each time we will add 1 to the counter. We will add sum to the num of array. We will add the sum to the array and then print the sum. So the result will be 6. Means we add numbers from 1 to 3. So the result will be 6. Here we reach the last of our session today. Mrs. Rania Nagar was here with you. Goodbye, everybody.